Welcome to our show, Sacred Tools for Divine Living with Vialet Rayne, where Vialet provides you with practical ways to bring in more joy and financial abundance into your life. Vialet creates a loving and sacred space where she shares simple ways for each of us to empower and enrich our lives. We are so happy you have joined us today. Let's get started with your host, the magical creator of Discover Your Spiritual Gifts, Vialet.
This month in Crystal Alchemy, we're talking about protection. So how do you protect your energy? And why do you need protection, right? Well, here's what I've found in my journey. The more spiritually connected we get, the more we ask to connect to our gifts, the more we're out there craving those messages and guidance from our guides, the more sensitive we get to the energies of our environment. Have you ever noticed that individual that is not aware? Has no perception of what's happening around them. They don't have a clue of the energies, 3 flat tires, and they wouldn't have a clue why, it's just happens. But does it just happen? Or is there something going on around us that we need to understand? Well, the more in tune that we become to all of the energies, all the flow, everything that's happening around us, the more we need protection. The more we become sensitive to light and foods and energies and crowds and music and influences. Have you found that you sometimes have a hard time watching those movies that you used to watch and love? That you find that you want to close your eyes or get up and walk away, or you're just not into the violence anymore. You're not into seeing all that in your mind as you become more spiritually connected. It doesn't work for you anymore. So how do you protect yourself? Well, first of all, you have to become aware of when you're getting triggered, aware of something's happening around you, awareness of, I feel drained. It has to be the energies. What happened to me today? What was I going through? Where did I go? How did I protect myself? You have to become very aware of toxic relationships and toxic places. Of every time I go see that person, I'm exhausted for 2 days. Every time I go to that place and shop, I find that I'm drained. You're not protecting yourself, or you're in a place that you should not be. Spirit is talking to you. It is a message, but you got to become aware. What fills your energy tank and what empties it? What do you need protection from? Maybe you can't sit under those high fluorescent lights anymore. Maybe you can't go to those crowded places. Maybe you can't do some of these things, but there are tools to help us protect. Tourmaline, shungite, these are all black crystals. They're great for necklaces, bracelets, jewelry for protection. You can carry them in your pockets. Women can stuff them here for protection. They're great shields to set up shields around us to help protect us. But we got to know that when we use those black crystals, we also have to clear them. We have to take them on a regular basis and put them in the sun or the moonlight. We have to make sure they're clear because they will absorb the negative energy around us. They will shield us from that energy. How are you protecting your space at home? Do you have things set up to protect? Do you have tourmaline at your front door and your back door? Have you created protection seals for your entryways so that as people come in? Do you burn incense when you have visitors come through so that you're clearing their energy as they move through the incense? Do you intentionally think about how you set your space and your protection? Are you clearing it on a regular basis? Protection is important. You have to learn to shield up. You have to have tools that will assist you in protecting your energy. One of the best ways to learn about protection is Crystal Alchemy in October if you want to attend in person, or you can take it online. It's all about protection and how do you protect yourself. You can come into the shop if you're local here in Denver and ask us, how do I protect myself? What are some tools of protection? We have lots of ideas. The staff can share with you many things on how you can protect your energy. We also have classes online of Develop Your Spiritual Gifts, which are about sensitivities. Are you an empath? What can you do, right? I also have an online course for empaths that help them learn what an empath is and what does that mean and how do I have protection. So there are lots of opportunities to learn about protection. I hope that you will check these out and you'll think about how do you protect your energy and your space.
Thank you for joining us. To find out more about Vialet and how she can help you discover your spiritual gifts, head over to discoveryourspiritualgifts.com. Check out Violet's services and classes. You can also send a personal message to Violet through email, violet@discoveryourspiritualgifts.com. Until next time, remember, we are meant to have abundant and joyful lives. We hope to see you really soon at Discover Your Spiritual Gifts.
Discover connection, awaken sacredness, become empowered. Come experience the difference at Discover Your Spiritual Gift.